everybody, I am at Buttonwillow Raceway Park. Got the C8 Z right behind me and about to do a track day here, so it should be fun. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of rain happening. It's kind of like drizzling, and then it stops, and a little drizzle, then it stops and drizzle. So it is a wet track, so I gotta be careful out there. Obviously today is not probably gonna be the best or most optimal times. To really get after it here, you really gotta use all the track, you gotta use the curbs, you gotta do all that stuff. And with it being wet, if you touch the curbs, then that might send you sliding. So not gonna be the fastest times today, but gonna go out there and have fun. Hopefully the sun just comes out and stays out like it just did right there. That would be really nice. But you know, just a little while ago it was looking like it was gonna be great, then all of a sudden it started drizzling. And I'm like, gosh, so we'll see how it works. I don't know, we'll see. As you know, I got a few different mods on the car now. I have the Solar Performance ported throttle body. I also have the Solar Performance throttle controller, and I have my beautiful Speedway Composites cross brace kit looking really good. Also, I have my AWE cat back exhaust sounding really good too on the car. And that's really it right now. Got some more mods coming hopefully soon, but right now that's what I have on the car, so I'll be doing some testing. I wish it was just like perfect weather so I could really get after it and really see what this car can do. But today I just got to be careful because honestly, like, definitely don't want to be sliding off track too much. Maybe it'll happen, who knows, we'll find out. All right, about to get my first session on. I gotta scrub in my tires first. These tires are like newer, a little bit newer tires, so I gotta scrub them in. So this first couple laps or so is gonna be really slow, and I'm gonna slowly build up so I can feel out the tires, feel out this cold track, all that stuff. Raining a little bit. Oh man. Oh man. I didn't expect for it to start raining. Oh my gosh, I hit a wet spot. I hit a wet spot. Jeez. Thankfully it slid pretty straight, but it hit a little wet spot. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Literally just one small little wet spot, that was it. That was freaking it. So I just got off for my first session and I slid off track because I hit the curb. So when you touch a curb when it starts getting wet, you will slide. I knew it would happen and I just was like messing around. I was like, oh, it won't be too bad. And then I touched it and that was it. But track car didn't get too dirty. A little muddy on the side of the tires, but it didn't dig into the mud. Thank God. Thank God it's like super grassy there and it wasn't like super muddy. There's other parts of the track that are like way more muddy. Thankfully, I did not go off on any of those parts, but now I just gotta be more careful. Let's be careful. Luckily, I didn't hit anything, but yeah, that can happen. So when you have your cars, especially these cars, but really any car, if you're gonna be on a wet track, stay off the curbs. It's like driving on wet paint. It's not good. It's super slippery. It's worse than ice. It's worse than oil. It's worse than anything that you can be on. You literally have zero grip and it'll just send your car doing some crazy stuff. Like it literally just sent me off. The moment I touched the curb, that was it. So yeah, be careful out there when you're out there doing rainy track days. As much as a rainy day, you can learn some stuff. You're obviously not gonna be the fastest, but you can go learn some stuff, but you can also learn those lessons too. All right, getting ready to go out for my second session. And why is it starting to come down a little bit again? Every time I go out, there's a little bit of water. I gotta like just keep it careful so I don't go off track. Golly, this sucks. It like looks pretty outside, but then there's a little bit of, and now it's not like a lot of water, but like, you know, you can't touch the curbs because they might be a little wet and really slick, like I found out the hard way. I'm just gonna have fun. I mean, there's no reason to push them hard. I don't want to end up in that mud. I know what mud he's talking about, and it's not a cool place to be. So, damn, dude, I'm like, I want to go fast. I want to have fun. I want to really push it, but it's not worth ending up in the mud here. Because at this particular track, it's not like, you know, like, I don't know, Coda or something like that. Coda, I don't know if there's a lot of places where you can end up in mud, but here, yeah, like you go off track, you are in the grass, hopefully, or you are in the mud. So, golly, man, that sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I'm just gonna have fun. I mean, these laps are gonna be whatever. I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm not gonna try to. I can't be super ran today. You know, I mean, you can push if you really wanted to, but once again, I gotta drive this thing home, and it's a pricey car. It's not a crap car. If it was like a track-only car and I didn't care and it didn't cost that much money, then I'd be like, screw it, send it. But this thing is not just a track car. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, you're good.
Alrighty.
Track is active.
So got done with my second session. Obviously went harder than the first time out there. Wasn't going that fast. I would say probably 60% or so, 50 to 60%. Nothing too crazy. Now I'm gonna push a little bit harder. Once again, I gotta be careful. Don't wanna get in the mud, don't wanna get in the dirt. Gotta be able to drive this car home. So I'm gonna go out there, have a little bit more fun, push a little bit harder, see what I can do. Obviously today's not a record-setting day, but it seems like it's been a little bit drier, so hopefully the rain doesn't come back down again. And then we should be all right. So yeah, wish me luck. About to head out there again.
Alrighty, time to get some more laps in.
So just did that last session. It was fun. It was a good time. Pushed a little bit. Still not where I need to be. This car should have another 5-6 seconds in it or so. I think with some better front aero on it, it has even more. I think that's really where I'm lacking. There's a lot of places I'm having to lift because like I don't have enough front end to turn. And maybe I could push and kind of like understeer through it. I hate doing that. Like if I'm feeling like I gotta just understeer through something, then I don't do it because I'm like, the car's not set up where it needs to be. So I need some better front aero. I think that's really what this car needs. Front aero, and obviously rear aero is gonna help too. This car, I don't have the Z07 package. This car is like, I think like 10% less stiff than the Z07 package. And also you have like 400 plus less pounds of downforce, high speeds than the Z07 package. So I'm missing all that stuff. So front aero, I think is definitely needed for this car. Maybe a little bit bigger splitter and some canards, maybe even some better side skirts, and then, you know, figuring out some rear wing for it. Once I do that, I mean, this car is gonna be a rocket. I just need that to help keep that front end and the rest of the car planted on the track. It feels pretty solid. I mean, it's not like getting bent out of shape really too much, but there's some places, once again, I'm having to lift earlier than I want. Or lift a little bit where I should be flat out, and, you know, obviously it's costing me time. So yeah, Z07 package definitely would be amazing here, but I don't have that, so I'm just trying to make do with what I have. But also too, once again, I gotta drive home, so not going 100%. So that's gonna do it for my track day today. Overall, throttle body was great. Definitely felt the extra added power on it. AWE catback kit sounded amazing all day long. Came out here, ran despite the conditions and stuff. It did get a little bit more sunny. It did get better, but that wind all of a sudden started taking up. So just as I thought, okay, I think everything's perfect now, that wind started picking up like crazy, and literally I was going around one of the corners on that last lap that I did, and I mean, I just literally felt the car just slowly getting away from me. And not even like, it wasn't that it was losing grip because I was just losing traction. The wind literally was just pushing the car, and I'm like, holy crap, like if this does it again, that might be it, especially at that higher speed corner. So I was like, you know what, I still gotta get home. Rain is incoming, and I need to get as far as possible towards home because these tires aren't really meant for the rain, and it's supposed to be pouring. It's not gonna be like a little drizzle, it's gonna be pouring. So I really need to get out of here as soon as possible. But anyways, had a lot of fun. Really happy about the mods that I got on this car. Definitely want to do more for sure. But the Porter throttle body from Solar Performance is absolutely incredible. The AWE exhaust as well, and also, you know, my cross brace kit that I have on this car, I think that helps stiffen up the chassis quite a bit, which helps. We need more. Definitely want to figure out ways to do more with this car to help it be an even better track weapon, especially when you don't have the Z07 package. But yeah, overall fun day, and looking forward to the next time I hit the track. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and make sure you go to, if you're looking for any parts, make sure you hit me up, info@JesseIwujiPerformance.com. If you're looking for parts for your Corvette or any vehicle, I can help you out, get you the right stuff, and get you on your way.